We were just talking to you for like 6 minutes and the camera wasn't on.
He's a great guy. I mean, he can't handle life. He can't handle YouTube, and he becomes president. It's only a title. I guess.
And he's got no president aspirations. He's got no ideas.
The only thing I could say about that is life is what you make it outside YouTube here and within. So if we have cheaters, hackers, liars, thieves, child molesters, then so be it. The only thing is, we need to, the street team thing is limit the amount of, you know, that someone's able to do something. So you're limiting the severity of something. It's like
Wohosky for president.
They should try attacking me like that, and I'll show you what I'll do.
Now I already showed you. I gave it one of these.
You know, being an American, you have to be a fighter. Wohosky's just straightforward. He's just, you know, he looks like he's an excellent candidate, but he just doesn't. He's not able to handle what's going on. So maybe he should be like an assistant or work with somebody's campaign.
The thing about Wohosky's campaign is that he's very subtle. He's very. I don't trust him. You know, I can't discount him. I think he's gonna come from behind. The guy is very tricky. The guy, so far I've studied all his videos, and he's very powerful with his mediocre stance. He takes kind of a middle of the road approach, but you know what? I can see through that. I'm gonna crack the code on that one, and I still, regardless of his style and his approach, I just don't think he has content. I just don't think the future of his presidency is there. I just don't think that he has a plan. If the guy became president, if it was President Wohosky, I mean, what would we end up with? He wants to banish AOL, which is fine. I hate AOL, but the fact is that I won a lawsuit against him and I have a free account. So, you know, that's why I use AOL. I don't like it, but tell you the truth, if you're on AOL, you can reach other AOL users. That's the only way to reach them because it's a tight-knit community. If you want AOL people, you've got to get onto AOL. That's the only reason why
I think, you know, I was talking before about, you know, how serious something is. It needs to be like a hard top like the Air Force has, you know, like the technical and social world, to how much you can do something. Like Street Team screens out the videos, and they let the people decide. We the people. You know, they make it more independent.
Yeah, the Street Team doesn't go for a vote, but I think that they should.
But the more severe videos, if they believe it, should be displayed on YouTube to where viewers vote as, do you think this is too severe? And if it gets a rating over a certain amount of views, then Street Team has to think about the videos have to be taken down, or it becomes a legal problem. That's basically how you can do it. But
Are we talking about Wohosky still?
That gets into the thing of, a plan. But it gets into
his plan.
But we talk about we the people. People want to bitch about fucking President Bush and the oil. They had 4 years to bitch. They wanted him to be there. He didn't personally threaten the troops to go there. But now everybody wants to complain that...
We're getting into real-life politics now?
No,
I don't know
basically he focused, just as an example, he focused just on oil. And everybody said, oh, okay, everybody has a right to participate in this, checks and balances.
He's fighting for oil and for land. We're fighting for expression. The leadership that we need is for expression and for proper ethics in our communication. This is what YouTube is about. It's not about war or land or religion or any of these other things that they fight for in the real world.
Like I was saying, people were focusing just on oil, and he just did it himself. Well, he's not the oil companies. He's not all the people behind the scenes. And people had an equal chance to express themselves. That's right. Basically, the laws follow. So it's having a hard top is just an expression of the people, like you were saying, where Street Team screens it out very simply. It's not a form of government, and they let the people decide. they're the law-abiding body.
I understand that.
The government is just, where they don't have
I
government.
really want to say something
agree
to the
with that.
people. I warn you against this Wohosky candidate. The candidate Wohosky is a sneaky one. And you can't wait until he gets into the office and then 4 years later you're going to be like, you know, like, why did we get him in there? He gets us into war, the economic problems that we have.
And he can't handle it.
React immediately. Get rid of Wohosky. He's a danger. Don't wait to react on this. Wohosky is another George Bush in the making.
Wohosky is not a subscription to the president. He's a subscription to drugs because he's going to get you into issues. Like I stated, he's going to be a subscription for you to do drugs because.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on a second. Don't you talk about American. Next video is for your Scottish cream. We're going to take you out. I don't know why you got to start the anti-American stuff, man. Don't you know there's more Americans on YouTubia than anywhere else? Ooh. He started up with that American stuff, but stick with
Scottish?
Wohosky.
Scotland?
We're not on.